Hello students, in this video we are going to discuss the web language called HTML, and also we are going to see the basic tags and elements that we can use to create this HTML code. Okay, let me give a short introduction for HTML. Afterwards we can see the elements and tags that we can use in this HTML. Okay, as far we know, HTML stands for Hypertext Markup Language, nothing but which is used to create a static web page or websites. Okay, all the web languages are used to create web pages or websites. Okay, so HTML is one among the web languages normally used to create static web pages. Okay, so we are going to see the basic tags and elements that we use in HTML code. Right? So this is as you are seeing in the slide, this is the structure of a HTML. So normally in HTML, we have main three tags. One is HTML tag and another one is head tag, followed by body tag. Okay. So these are the main three tags we normally use in HTML. Okay. So all the tags, all the HTML tags normally we'll be using inside the body tag, which is used to which we want to display it in the browser or output screen. Fine. So this is the structure of HTML. So normally in HTML code, we normally use a tag to represent uh, all the contents. Okay. So HTML element is defined by starting tag and end with the end tag. Okay. So once a tag is opened in HTML, it has to be closed. So how we will be closing the end tag? See here, we have a forward slash to close the end tag. Okay. So however, whenever whenever we start a tag in HTML, it has to be closed with the end tag. Okay, so all the HTML is everything from the start tag to the end tag. So these are all the some of the example tags we normally use in HTML. So this is a basic example in HTML. As far we know, we normally start a HTML program with the tag, the first line as you are seeing in this slide. So slash, that is opening of a new tab with the exclamatory mark doc tag HTML. It represents that we are using HTML version 5. Okay, and then followed by the tags we normally use in HTML. Okay, so all the HTML code should start with this tag, that is exclamatory mark doc type HTML, and then we have to use HTML tag, head tag, okay, followed by the body tag. Normally we'll be using all kind of different type of that is elements, HTML elements inside the body tag only. Okay, so this is a simple example for HTML code. Okay, so here we have used two different tags inside the body tag. One is heading tag and paragraph tag. We'll be discussing these tags in detail in the remaining slides. Okay, so here I have written a HTML code to display a heading as well as a paragraph. This one which you are seeing in bold letters is which I have written inside a heading tag. Okay, so if you want to print a heading in the output screen, you can use it inside a heading tag. Suppose if you want to print a paragraph, okay, if you want to display a paragraph in the output screen, it's supposed to be written inside a paragraph tag. Okay, so keep remember that once you open the tag, it has to be closed with the close tag. Okay, how you close the tag? With a forward slash. That's it. So this is a simple program for HTML. Since I am using the HTML version 5, I have declared the first tag, that is doc tag HTML, followed by the remaining tags normally we use in HTML. That is HTML tag. See here, HTML tag is open, it has to be closed at the end. After that, we are opening the head tag. Here we are opening the head tag, followed by the body tag. Okay, normally we'll be using all kind of different, that is all different types of tags inside the body tag. So this is a simple example program for HTML. So let me execute this code in Visual Studio. Okay, so here I have written a simple program. Okay, so here I have written a simple program. Uh, since I am using HTML version 5, I have declared doc type HTML. HTML. I have opened the HTML tag. Once a tag is opened, it has to be closed in HTML code. And after that, I have declared the body tag. Inside the body tag, I have used three different type of tag elements. One is heading tag, followed by the paragraph tag. Okay, two different paragraph tags. Okay, after that, I'm using a style attribute. I will explain the style attribute in the remaining, say, in the next slides. Okay, so here I have saved the file. See, all the files of HTML has to be saved with extension .html. Any name, as you know, any name can be given for a file, but then it has to be saved with extension .html. Fine. So I have saved the file. Here we have an option run. So when you run this HTML program, the output will be displayed in the browser. Okay, see here, I have written this hello world in a heading tag, so it's printing in a bold letters. Fine. After that, I'm just displaying the paragraph content which I have mentioned a style attribute, so it is displaying it in different colors. So if you have not declared or used any color in style attribute, then it will be in black color. Fine. So this is a simple program for HTML code. Fine. So let me explain the remaining tags also. So this is how you need to run the HTML code in Visual Studio. Fine. So these are some of the explanation that I have given for the tags that I have used in the previous program. Fine. So as I said, normally we'll be declaring a document type declaration with the tag exclamatory mark doc type HTML. Okay, and all the HTML document itself begins with the HTML tag. Okay, at the end of the code, we'll be normally closing the HTML tag with the forward slash. And the visible part of the HTML document is in between body and body tag. Okay, that is starting tag of body and closing tag of body tag. Fine. So as I said, normally we'll be writing all different type of tag elements, or we can say HTML elements, inside this body tag only. Fine. So again, this I have given a simple example for how we normally use how the different tags inside the HTML, that is body tag. Okay. So now, as you are seeing in this slide, it is nothing but the heading tags. Okay. We are going to see the different types of heading tags that we normally use in HTML. Okay. So there are six different type of heading tags we use in HTML. That is from H1 to H6. Okay, so these are all the some of the tags which is used for heading. Okay, as you see, when I have run the code in the Visual Studio, some letters will be in bold, okay, in the display screen. Okay, so that bold letters will be, it might have declared inside the heading tags. So what are all the heading tags available in HTML? It is actually from H1 to H6. See, as you are seeing in this output, as you are seeing in this output of the code, okay, each letters is different from one another. The first, okay, the first sentence is actually declared under h1 tag. Okay, actually h1 tag is the first tag which will print the characters in larger size compared to other heading tags. When you if the sentence is declared under h2 tag, then it will be a little bit smaller than the h1 tag. Okay, so as you are seeing in this output, these are the different output that's been produced by the different tags. Okay, starting from h1 tag to, from the top, that is h1 tag, the sentence that is displayed at the top is actually from h1 tag, followed by the remaining tags. The last one is h6 tags, h6 tag. Okay, so each that is each sentence that is displayed in the output screen is little bit smaller than each other. Okay, compare when we compare from h1 to h6 tags. Okay, so moving on to the next one, paragraph tag. Okay, so this is a tag which is used to print a paragraph in the output screen. So if you want to print the paragraph in the output screen, the sentence has to be written inside this P tag. Okay, so the short form for paragraph tag is P tag. Okay, as you are seeing in the slide, P tag which is used to, okay, P tag which is used to print the paragraph in the output screen. Okay, once a tag is open, it has to be closed. So I have written a paragraph inside the first paragraph tag, that is P, and the paragraph tag, paragraph tag has to be closed. Fine. Okay, so now we are going to see the attributes that we can use in a HTML code. Okay, so what are all the attributes? Actually, attributes are the thing that we normally use along with the HTML tags, HTML elements. Okay, as you're seeing the definition, the HTML elements can have attributes. Okay, attributes can provide additional information about the elements. Okay, so attributes are the thing which provides additional elements, or else we can say we can use additional operations that we can do it in HTML element. Okay, so HTML attributes provide additional information about HTML elements. Okay, let's see what are all the attributes that we can use in HTML. Here we have first one that we are going to see is HTML link. Okay, so what is HTML link? Suppose if you want to provide a link in HTML code. Okay, suppose if whenever when a user click a content, a link content, okay, it has to be moved to the next file. It has to be moved to the next page. Okay, so that kind of operation can be done with this a tag. Okay, so if you want to provide a link in HTML document, it has to be written inside a tag. Okay, so the link destination. Okay, whenever a user clicks a content, it has to be go to some other page or some other file. Okay, so the link content has to be given in a href attribute. Okay, so the link content. Okay, the file name has to be given in this href attribute. Okay, let's see this program. See here I have okay, I have opened a body tag, and then see here I have written a code for a tag. Okay, a tag is nothing but which is used to provide link to a content. Okay, whenever the user click a content, it has to be go to the page which has to be go to the page in which it is mentioned in the href attribute. See here, a href equal to I have given a link, that is w3schools.com. Here this is the link. Okay, so in the output screen we'll be having this content. This is the link. Okay, this is the link. So say for example, I have just written in a short form T. Okay, we'll be having underline in this content. Okay, whenever the user click this is the link. Okay, whenever the user click this caption or this content, it has to be go to w3schools.com. Okay, so a tag, okay, which is used to provide a link to a particular content. Okay, how we can do it? By using href attribute. We have to give the file name in the href attribute. Whenever your user click this caption, it has to be go to the page which is mentioned in href attribute. Okay, moving on to the next attribute that we can use in HTML code is image tag. Okay, so suppose if you want to display an image in the browser or in the website or in the web page, it has to be declared inside a image tag. Okay, let's see how we can define image tag in HTML. See, HTML images are defined with image tag. Okay, so the short form for image tag is img. Okay, suppose if you want to display an image in the output screen, it has to be declared with image tag. Right? So, and also we have some other attributes to define the structure of image. Suppose if you want to define a width, height, or even alternative text, we can also do it with. We can also do it in this image tag. Okay, let's see how we can use this image tag. We have opened the HTML tag, body tag. See here, I have used this image tag to open, to display the image in the browser. So, image, the attribute that I am using to display the image is src. Image is a tag with SRC, alt, width, height, or all the attributes that we can use in this image. Right? See here, SRC is nothing but the source path. Okay, where is the this image file is available? Okay, where we have stored this image file, the path which defines the image file. Okay, so the location of the image file has to be declared in the source attribute. After that, we have to here in this code they have mentioned the width and height of the image. Right? So this how we can display by adding all these attributes. we can display the images in the browser. So what are all the attributes that we can use that we can use in this image tag? Image, SRC. SRC is nothing but the location of the image, which defines the location of the image. Fine. After that, alt is nothing but suppose if the file or if the image is not found in the consent path which we have mentioned in the SRC, this image will be displayed there. Instead of the image, the alt message will be displayed there. Okay, there is no need to, it is optional, that there is no need to define, that there is no need to mention alt attribute in image tag. Okay, but if we want to set the width and height of a image, it has to be mentioned with the attribute width and height. Okay, so what is the tag which is used to display the image in the output screen? Image tag, followed by the attributes SRC, width and height. SRC, which defines the location of the image. Okay, so if the image is not found in the location, alt message will be displayed in the place where the image is not found. Fine. So this how we can display the image in the output screen. Then moving on to the next attribute that we can use in HTML code is style attribute. Okay, so what's the use of this style attribute? Style attribute which is used to provide style to the tags, which is used to provide styles to the element in the form of color, font, size, background color. Okay, so in so many ways we can provide styles to the content that is displayed in the output screen. Okay, let's see how we can provide styles to the tags, how we can provide styles to the content that is displayed in the browser. Fine, we have a style attribute. This style attribute can be used anywhere in the tag of anywhere the tag that we use inside the body tag. Okay, so normally we will be using the familiar tags that we will be using inside the body tag is heading tag, paragraph tag. So we can use this style attribute in heading tag. Okay, in paragraph tag. Okay, so what are all the things that we can provide with this style attribute? Is we can provide color to the text, we can change the font, we can change the background, we can change the size of the text. Okay, so these things can be done only in paragraph tag and heading tag. Okay, so this tag can be used in paragraph tag and heading tag. See how we can provide. So in this code I have written to provide styles for the text in the form of color and font size. Suppose if you want to provide a color to a text, you see here the content that has to be, okay, the color of the content that has to be changed is red. Okay, so for this content I am red, the color has to be changed as red. So how I can declare? See here, paragraph tab is open, style is equal to color colon red. So now this content, okay, this is the output of this code. This content, when you see in the browser, this content will be changed to red. Suppose if you want to change the color to blue, the color has to be defined with blue. Okay, you have to define blue color in style attribute. Suppose if you want to change the font size, okay, what's the syntax for changing the size of the font? That is font hyphen size colon 50 px. Px is nothing but pixel. We are setting up the pixel 50 pixel to this content that is written in the paragraph tag. So this how we can provide style attribute to the tags. HTML tags are HTML element. Okay, so this is again I'm explaining how we can provide text color. So how we can provide text color by with the help of style attribute. We have to define the color inside the style attribute. How we can define the color inside the style attribute? Style equal to color colon red. So when we have defined like this, the color of the content will be changed to red. Suppose if you have defined it with blue color, the color of the content will be changed to blue. This is how we can change the text color. Fine. Suppose if you want to change the background color, okay, the background color can be changed, okay, by defining it within body tag. Okay, see here I have used the style tag in body tag. So body style equal to background hyphen color colon powdered red. So when you see the output, the background color has changed. The background color has changed to powder blue. So this is how we can change the background color of the HTML page. Okay. Okay, this is the example program for changing the font. Okay, as we know, font, we can provide different types of font to a text. It can be a Calibri, it can be a Times New Roman, it can be a Verdana, it can be a Korea. So any different type of font can be provided to a text. So how we can provide a font to, how we can provide a different font to a text with the help of the same style attribute, but you have to define the font family inside the style attribute. So if you want to provide different types of different type of font to a text, it has to be defined with font hyphen family and the font that you need to provide for the text. Okay, so with the help of style attribute, we can provide fonts, font size, color, even the background color. Okay, so this is the sample program for providing font to a text. Suppose if you want to align the text, okay, align the text to the center or left or right or justify, you can also do it with the help of this style attribute. So how we can provide style attribute, how we can provide the alignment, text alignment with the style attribute. See here, style equal to, you have to define, you have to define style equal to text hyphen align colon center. Whenever you feel like that you want to align the text, you can also define it with the style attribute followed by the parameter text hyphen align colon center. So this is how we can provide different type of styles to the text that's being displayed in the browser. Okay, so what are all the attributes that we have discussed? Okay, style attributes. Okay, style attributes, by means of style attributes, we can provide different styles to the text, as well as we have discussed image attribute. So with the help of image attribute, we can able to display the image in the browser, and with the help of a tag, we can provide link for a content in the web page or website. So these are all the basic concepts that you know, that you need to know about HTML.